Yeah, buddy. Yep, what up with it? You already know. You already know. It's your boy T Dub, Mr. What's Blazing the Sports. Mr. I'm back at it. Like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Yeah, man, gonna come on in. Surprise, your boy went live. Told you, man, they got me working like they got me putting their work in. A lot of time, no lunch breaks, cutting into my activity. Gotta listen, man. You know how I do it. If I get a chance, I go live. And we gotta talk about this, man. Oh yeah, Earl Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford rematch. At first they both saying 154. Now they're saying Terrence Crawford said no 147. Is it fair? Is it not? Yeah, come on, hit that like button. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. You know what it was when you walked in here. You know what it was. Hit that like button. Make sure that notification bell is lit up. We're gonna talk about it. So let's recall what happened. Earl Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, they signed an agreement the first time around. By both of these guys, what they admitted was that in so many words, Earl Spence Jr. gave in a lot more than he probably really needed to just to make the fight happen. Well, hold like this here. He did the definition of he did whatever it took to make this fight happen. What was floated around was that, I guess the loser do get a rematch and they get it right back to back. But the only thing that don't seem like they iron all the way out, maybe they left it like this for a reason, is that the rematch does not have a set weight class. Now, we hear Earl Spence Jr. say he wants to fight at 154. We hear Terrence Crawford said he'll take the fight at 154. We hear both of these guys talk about how making 154 is hard. But now, like that old game show, Terrence Crawford had to change your heart. He's like, man, you know what? Thought about it. Nah, that 154 for you, that 154 don't seem so good, my friend. We're gonna have to make this fight at 147. Now, this is where we get into it. This is where we're starting to put the meat, mayonnaise, butter, whatever you want on the bread, and we start making a sandwich out of this here. How do you feel about Terrence Crawford doing it? I'm gonna give you my thoughts. I'm gonna give it to you live, uncut, unedited. Ooh, because I'm back at it. Now, let's get to it. Terrence Crawford initially saying he would take the fight at 154. Earl said he wanted to fight at 154 to maximize probably on the sales to even sell the rematch. 154 gives it more selling points. Oh, he was dehydrated. He couldn't make it. He's going to be a new person at 154. Doesn't matter if he is not. Selling point makes more money. But if it was not concrete in the paperwork that they signed, that the fight had to be at 154 next, Terrence Crawford is not obligated. He's not. That's why he's flexing his muscles right now. He realized he's not obligated. He got lawyers. Realize he's not obligated. Is it right or wrong? Well, it's right. But it doesn't seem, it's right and it's legal, but it doesn't seem cool when both of these guys admitted that Errol Spence Jr. really did do everything he said. Sorry about that wind, guys. I'm out here walking. I figure I'm not going to eat lunch. I'm going to try to walk down some of this weight, but ain't too much of that cake. So, Terrence Crawford legally has the right to do what he's doing. If he did, he couldn't do it. He has the right to say, nah, I don't care if you have a short making 147. And the thing is, Terrence Crawford does not have to please Earl. He don't have to. He don't have to say, "Oh, you lost. Well, let me make it more comfortable for you and make it a 154." He doesn't have to do that. Even though Earl Spence Jr. showed over and beyond to make the first fight happen, and you would think out of just respect for what he did, that Terrence Crawford, like, you know what? You was a stand-up dude. I couldn't have done this without you. You had to cave in. You know what? All right, I do it at 154. He doesn't have to. Now, how you look at him for making that call is up to you. I'm not even going to judge you on that. You can say, man, yeah, that's effed up. You know, listen, and this should teach people that just because you are a stand-up guy, you're showing that I'm not going to do you wrong. My word is my bond. We shook on it. Just because you do that to people, that only represents you. The people that you do it for, they're not obligated to do it back to you. That's why a lot of people get, get their trust broken, or you thought like, man, I've been doing this, for you, and I was upstanding. Why you lying on me? Think about it. Even in life, friends lie on you, they cheat on you, girl cheat on you. It doesn't matter how good you treat people. It'd be nice to get that same treatment back, but they're not obligated. Terrence Crawford is not obligated. Now, how do we look? It's up to you. See, what I think Terrence Crawford is doing, he wants to wait until that Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez fight. Now, he know if Canelo Alvarez beats Jermell Charlo, he would love to fight Canelo next. But legally, he can't. So, how do you get out of this hole from fighting Errol Spence Jr.? You have to tell him it's only at 147 or nothing. But the thing is, from what I'm hearing from Errol Spence Jr.'s side is, they said, listen, whatever, bro. Listen, 147, 154, I just want my rematch. I just want my rematch. I want my get back. Now, see, with Errol Spence Jr., first time might have been business. Might have been something he wanted to add to his legacy. This time, it's no doubt is personal. Will personal change the outcome? I don't know. Each case is different. I don't know. Will I watch it? Yeah. I don't know. See, even though I'm a fan of Errol Spence, I'm a fan of both of these guys. I probably like a little more about Errol Spence Jr., but I stayed consistent. I never changed. I said, listen, Terrence Crawford is more skilled. I picked him. There has not been one video you can pull up to where I did not pick Terrence Crawford to win. Even though I flirted at the very end before I went live on my full fight coverage, just to make it look like I'm going for whoever, I always picked Terrence Crawford. I thought it was going to be more competitive. I thought that. I thought Errol was going to hit him a little bit more. But I picked Terrence Crawford just because he's a better fighter, in my opinion. But we're talking about this fight. See, Terrence Crawford, if he's forced to fight, no, listen to this. Let's say Jermell Charlo beats Canelo. He like, man, all right, he might take the fight at 154. He might do it. But right now, Terrence Crawford is not really quick to just drop all these belts, because you know what happened if Terrence Crawford moves up to 154 and fight Errol Spence Jr. Do you want to know what people are going to be doing? People are going to be telling him like they telling Devin Haney, listen, if you move to 140, just drop all your belts. What are you holding on to the belts for? Give other people opportunities. That's what they're going to do. If Terrence Crawford fight Errol, if he's moving to 154, he's not gonna come back down. Drop the belts. Let Boots Ennis, let Keith Thurman. That's all they're gonna do. And I just don't know if he's ready to just let him go just yet. And that's his right. You know what I'm saying? That's his right. Now, the good thing about if Errol Spence Jr. fought him at 147 is that he will get a shot, not just at redemption, but he would get a shot at becoming undisputed. The bad thing is We saw how he looked last time, 147, and if the weight was an issue last time, it's gonna be an issue this time too, unless they did something in camp they ain't told nobody about. Smash that like button for your boy. You already know what I'm doing out here, man. Listen, I'm out here walking and talking. I guess I walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it, huh? So, what Terrence Crawford is doing right now, he is doing business. Business is not always pretty. Business can be ugly, but the business always look out for the business first. Now, if the business make business sense for you, when some kind of way make business sense, make business sense for them, and some kind of way make business sense for you too, then hey, that's just a bonus. But the business always look out for the business. Now, see, think about this. You can almost say that Terrence Crawford did better business than Errol Spence Jr. in a way. How? Well, let's go back. When Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was about to fight, Terrence Crawford pulled out, right? Business move. Went on to fight a yuppie for $10 million, right? Business move. Easy fight, easy 10 million, and come right back to Errol Spence Jr., who didn't fight at all, right? Made no extra millions before the fight. Then Errol Spence Jr. on his business side, they caved in to make the fight happen, to give in to Terrence Crawford business. So Terrence Crawford did better business for his company then too, by making Errol Spence Jr. bend to make the fight happen. Errol did it. Even in the rematch, by them not putting a specific weight in this, and they leaving it up to the winner to decide the weight class. That is a benefit for Terrence Crawford. Because if Errol Spence Jr. having trouble making 147, why would you even want that an option as your second one? But he gave in. Terrence Crawford made better business moves. And now, since that was not tightened up in the contract, Terrence Crawford is flexing his muscles. And he can continue to flex his muscles. Now, to me, it seems like the most that Terrence Crawford can do, he can say, listen, you're going to fight me at 147, or if you want me to fight you at 154, I'll do it. But we're going to have to take this percentage of my normal split that we signed for, and you got to give me this split. Again, he's making decisions. It's not good. It's not pretty. Listen, it's just like lawyers. I don't trust most lawyers. I think most lawyers lie. They're really good with their tongue. They're very smart. But to me, lawyers' whole thing is to take a situation and manipulate it to look and be in their favor. Bend the truth. Now, if what they're saying about Errol Spence Jr. is true, Errol Spence is saying that, listen, 154, fine. 147, fine. I just want my rematch. He wants his fight. Does this mean that I'm going to pick different from Terrence Crawford next fight? Don't mean that. But I do believe if Errol Spence Jr. wants his rematch, I'm not one of them on board. They're saying, oh, I don't care about the contract. The first fight was so bad that you shouldn't get your rematch. That's not me. Listen, I'm saying that when Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, listen, I was on Deontay Wilder's side. Listen, boys, in contract. Get it back in blood. I was on Deontay Wilder's side. I'm the same thing about Errol Spence. And I picked Terrence Crawford to win. So I'm not an Errol Spence maniac. I picked Terrence Crawford to win from the jump. Picked him to win. But if Errol Spence, they sign, who is picking up? If they sign the contract, if there's a rematch, Errol Spence Jr. get his just due. How it sell? Hey, it doesn't even really matter. He just want to get his just due. Because he know, even, let's say it don't sell, everybody think it's going to be another washout, and then Errol Spence Jr. get his win. That's all matters. Because if he gets his win, his next fight or third fight with Crawford or whatever fight is going to do significant better. And the man deserves his rematch. because it's in contract. That's just how I believe. Now the weight, now me personally, I would like to see it at 154 pounds. I think that'll help sell me a little bit more to be like, okay, he should be a little bit more comfortable with his weight. You know what I'm saying? Like if that was an issue. But if Terrence Crawford don't want to agree to that and give it to him, then, you know, he has that right. Listen, even though he said in the beginning that, yeah, I'll fight him at 154, and now he's saying, no, I'm not going to fight 154. I'm fighting 147. Does it look bad? Yes. You know what I'm saying? It does look bad. But just because he said something then in the heat of the moment, and now he thought about it, went back to his office, ran things across his team, and they said it's more beneficial for you to fight at 147. And say, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to fight at 147. He's still sticking to the contract. He's not breaking the contract. It does look bad. Don't make him look in a good light. He's legally right. I would want to see it at 154. But Errol Spence Jr. being the loser is not obligated to get a fight at his comfortable weight. Terrence Crawford being the winner is obligated to get the fight at the one he chose. And just because he's right. And remember, if Terrence Crawford would have never came out and said, nah, you know what I'm saying? I want to stay at 147. I want to defend at 147 before I drop these belts. I want the rematch to be at 147. Then I think people been more aligned with it. But because he agreed to 154 and then now saying no, it's 147, I think that's what makes him look bad. That's what people going to hold against him. Guys, hope you liked this. Hope you enjoyed it. Spent a little time on my lunch. Been walking and talking, guys, trying to move a little bit more. You know how it is. I wake up every day, man, like, man, your boy T-Dub getting old. I just said I got a couple podcasts. I'm not podcasts, but another YouTube channel doing with my kids. I got one with my oldest. I'm gonna start doing more fishing videos, and I got one with my youngest that I'm doing more kid videos. I'm out here doing it, getting it in. Now I'm about to go hit this weight room for 20 minutes. While you hit that like button, while you hit that subscribe, okay? And if you didn't catch this video from the beginning, go back, watch it, comment below, and let me know.